Autobots, Decepticons, and Duelists. Welcome to today's video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Branded in White. It's a spell card, part of the Fallen of Albaz / Branded archetype. Now, I believe this is the second most iconic spell card in the Branded White archetype. And before we talk about its effect, I just want to say I loved this scene and the artwork. It was just gorgeous. It's really cool. I love the four inferno spiraling force. It was really cool. I am curious in why they call it branded in white though. I mean, I can see that his hands and his head, chest are white, but the dragon form he uses it to form into it didn't really change him into white. So I don't know. But yeah, really cool scene, really cool artwork. Let's talk about its effect. Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material, including a dragon monster. You can also banish monsters from your graveyard's material. If you use Fallen of Albaz as fusion material from your hand, field, or banishing it from your graveyard. During the end phase, if this card was sent to the graveyard because it was sent there to activate the effect of Fallen of Albaz this turn, you can set this card and you can only use the effect of Branded in White once per turn. Alright, a lot to unpack. So, first off, I love the first effect where you technically don't even need to use Fallen of Albaz. You could use this for any generic dragon fusion monster and you'd be good. And that is awesome. I love it. Dragons is probably I believe is the most popular type of monster inside of Yu-Gi-Oh! So to them, this is perfect to use it generically. So you don't even need this in a Fallen of Albaz / Branded archetype. The second effect, where you can banish monsters from your graveyard as material, as long as you're using Fallen of Albaz. You can only use you have to have Albaz as a fusion material to use that effect. Which is fair, because banishing monsters from your graveyard to fusion summon is pretty OP. Especially when we have certain spell cards that are traps that make you fusion from the graveyard anyways. And then the third effect, it gets a little complicated. I believe when it says the Fallen of Albaz, I believe it's talking about the second effect where you can banish cards from your graveyard. So you can set this card face down as long as you used Fallen of Albaz the first time. Honestly, it's to have it set, and I know it's a hindrance. Some would probably make you add it to your hand, but I think it's an appropriate hindrance / drawback, especially since we've seen how crazy some of these Fallen of Albaz cards can be, and we've only talked about some of the monsters. This is only 3. I've only done 3 of the spell cards, but 2 or 3, I forget. I'm pretty sure I've only done 2 or 3. And this is just crazy. So yes, setting it might be a hindrance, but honestly, it's a good uh, it's a good drawback. And plus, just because just because you have to set it, does not mean that it's ruined forever. Really doesn't. But yes, that's actually gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Catch you all later.